One thing about insecurities, no one likes them to be highlighted, okay? You tuck them away in the darkness. You tuck them away so no one can see them. Because if they're out in the open, then that leads to embarrassment, sadness, frustration. It can lead you down an avenue of depression and a whole host of other emotions, because this is something that you don't want broadcasted to the masses. This is something that you keep to yourself, whether you are contemplating how to work on it, what to do, or if you're just sweeping it under the rug. Regardless of what's going on at this point in time, it's an insecurity, right? Let's pull this card right here. It says, work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. Now, one thing about being insecure in your relationship, your partner can either intensify that insecurity, or they can help create an environment where you feel safe to be who you are. And in that safety net of feeling loved and appreciated and safe, you're able to work on what it is that you feel insecure about in your own time, when you feel the time is right, and when you feel as if you have the tools necessary to be able to work on that. These partnerships and relationships are extremely important in our lives, because they can either make or break you, fortunately or unfortunately, right? If you have the right partner in your life, as I stated, they can encourage you. They can help build you up. They can help be the backbone when you feel as if you don't even have the backbone. They can encourage you. They can show you the way. All of those different things, which is good quality to have in a mate, because it's not necessarily their job to do so, but in coming into the relationship and them agreeing to be there for you through thick and thin, through good and bad, they're able to be there and support you in your time of need, okay? So you really need to pay attention. The partnership that you have right now, is this partnership contributing to your insecurities, or is this partner, the significant other, this mate, is this person helping you and being a support system, a backbone, so you can be able to eventually stand up on your own and face some of these insecurities and find a solution, right? Your partnerships play a extremely huge role in your life. You do not know how important they are in your life, whether it's romantic, whether it's friendships, your parents, whatever it is. Even relationships that you've had with your parents in the past, that is where a lot of the childhood trauma comes from, where you grow into an adult and there are certain things that you hide about yourself, or certain things that you don't feel good about yourself, and you can directly correlate that back to experiences throughout your childhood, and how parents or guardians have played into it, have encouraged that nature, or have discouraged you in certain areas where you feel as if you're not good enough. Okay, so relationships are extremely important. And then depending on what you've experienced growing up in childhood, it leads to you selecting other partnerships within your life, and pulling people into the fold, into your life, who either then further solidify those relationships that you had in childhood. So if you did not have a good support system, if people were belittling you when you were younger, if you experienced people who were not supportive, you tend to gravitate towards those people in your adult life as well. And then you wonder why do I always have this issue? Why can't I find a good relationship? You have to look at the base. You have to go back to where it started, where it began. And then you have this, says criticizing. It says criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. Look, insecurities and criticizing, ooh, those are some, that's a doozy. Those are those are two major areas to be in your life where you're already insecure. But remember what I said about the relationships that you choose. So if they are not your backbone and supportive, they're actually opposite, and then they're criticizing you. This looks like your partnership with this person, they're trying to tear you down. And usually when a person tears you down, there's one or two reasons: to make themselves, to elevate themselves so they can be on a higher stance than you. And therefore, number two, they can control and manipulate you and the situation and the relationship. And then that's why you find yourself in these relationships where there's a lot of manipulation, lying, mistrust, cheating, belittlement, all of the above. It's what you know, it's what's familiar to you since childhood. And so once you recognize the root or the basis of why this is and where it came from, then it helps better understand why you process certain things, why you accept things into your life and people into your life. And then that better helps you to, talk to yourself and professionals or whatever is needed so you can devise a plan to get out of this vicious cycle.